The full interview is on the Tell Us About channel, link in the description.
Constant OOS desync, crashes, hang-ups with network issues. Half your deaths were literally not your fault, nor could you even see them occurring. And that has only gotten kind of worse and worse over time, with like huge spikes of damage you have to build around, or just the fact that there's so much on screen. You ask what killed you, and it's like you're unless I'm recording and we're dissecting it with a magnifying glass, your guess is as good as mine.
You want to explain what OOS is? I bet there's a lot of
Oh,
people who have no idea.
so OOS was it just means out of sync, but it's a command reset that was introduced in Path of Exile to rectify desync, which was before like the lockstep system and all these things really were in game. And it's basically your character and your screen is not synced up to whatever's happening on the back end for them. So you could be cycloning was the worst one, but it was unfortunate because it was one of the most prominent skills at the time. And it was like your character will be doing their thing. You're like, I'm taking damage, nothing's dying around me. What is happening? You type /OOS, resync your character, and you just get teleported 20 feet to the right where you actually were in a pack. So that was an issue that was very prominent. It still happens a very little bit, but pretty much it's a non-issue at this point. So people would set up
Yeah.
OOS macros, and they'd have it like on like their tilde key or something, and they'd just be hammering it every 2 seconds while playing forever because otherwise the game was unplayable. Like that's people tend to forget. Not that Path is amazing now in its current iteration for someone who's been playing forever, but the game has come beyond far as its massive advancements. Like OS being a problem was crazy. Loot filters used to not exist. Used to be free for all loot, full stop, no filter. Nobody would play range builds because you couldn't reach the loot. If you're playing in a party and you're playing ranged, you didn't get loot because you couldn't get there fast enough because you were ranged. So like, there's so many weird things that happened in Path historically, like OOS, for example.